Hello again everybody and welcome back to my DROD Journey to Rooted Hold Let's Play. This episode, unfortunately, is going to have to be a little bit shorter than the previous couple. I've got about 40 minutes worth of recording time. But I wanted to get in an episode because I'm really enjoying this. So, yeah, I want to carry on. We're on the 23rd level. Last time, yeah, we got a few rooms done in this level. Mostly the easier ones. We've got about half of it remaining as well. So, I mean, we're here. First thing I notice is that I've got to keep the brain alive because otherwise we're not going to be able to get this evil eye out. So first thing that I want to do is, I'd imagine, going to kill that evil eye. And in fact, yeah, this is a good place to kind of demonstrate some brain snake behavior, which is sometimes seems a little bit counterintuitive, and that is that, well, for one, we can just hold it there and it will pretty much anyway deal with itself. Not quite, just because we got trapped by the rest of the monsters. These Wraithwings are going to be a bit of a pain, but yeah. So I'm just going to be able to trap this snake in this section of the room, just because obviously this golem corpse is here, and that creates a dead end for the snake. And yeah, as I discussed, I think it was on the 21st level, maybe the 21st level. Snakes will still try and pathfind on the diagonal, so yeah, that's just a kind of quirk of their movement. Or rather, a quirk of how brains work. Brains, they don't consider what they're moving, they just consider, that they're moving something. Whether it be a roach or a snake or a wraithwing or a goblin, and then they just kind of expect that particular monster to just do it. And obviously those monsters will then move according to their exact movement patterns themselves. So yeah, the brain isn't as smart as it thinks it is. Let's put it that way. I kind of want to get rid of this snake though, because maybe I'm going to be okay. It's close. I'm not sure if this situation is redeemable. Yeah, and I can't stand still, unfortunately. Yeah. Not quite. I want to be in a situation where I can kill this serpent early on, because everything else is fine. Pretty much, anyway. I can kill the goblins and stuff. Let's actually restart this room. I'm actually going to do that, I think. And then the serpent will... Yeah. Yeah, cool. So I've got the serpent trapped, and actually this kind of gives the added bonus that monsters are only kind of let out gradually. They're not all coming at me at once. So now I can just sort of, well, try my best to deal with the horde. The next monster I want to be killing really is the goblin, just because goblins are, they have the ability to go around your back. Particularly, I mean, obviously other brain monsters will also do that, but goblins are particularly likely to, just because of the way they move. So if I can deal with the goblins like I have, we should be set. Yeah, and now I think this room is essentially solved. I do still need to wake up that evil eye. But now that I've done that, yeah, pretty much everything else is just simple fighting. I can deal with the roach queens, deal with the remaining roaches. That evil eye is now in a position where I can kill it, so we're done. Cool. Alright. Pretty fun room. Yeah, it was just kind of, once you could figure out what you needed to do at the start of the room, it was pretty self-explanatory, I suppose. But yeah, that's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes it's just making sure that you have the first, 10, 20, 30 moves kind of correct, and then the rest of the room sort of unravels before you. I fancy doing this room, actually. Another fighting room, but a bit different. Drop all the trapdoors. Wait. Oh, so I'm not. Oh, I thought. Yeah, for some reason, when I first looked in this room, I thought I was going to be fighting these as well. But no, it's just the mimics, actually. Which, yeah, can't tell whether it makes it easier or harder. The thing is, I am going to have to blow up all the bombs, so yes. And when I blow up these bombs, that's going to impose a time limit on me, so this isn't quite as simple as it looks. Yeah. I mean, anyway, there are some bombs I can blow up first anyway, so I think this one's the one I want to do last anyway, for sure. These two I can do whenever I want. Likewise with this one, and then I want to go this bomb, and this bomb, and kind of by the time I've got to that point, I'm gonna want to have most trapdoors dropped. I think that's the idea. So I mean, yeah, I can still drop the trapdoors in this section, just so long as I leave myself some path to get there and get out. Because what you got to remember is that, yeah, I can have a mimic step here, the last mimic. That door, oh yeah, okay, that's fine. So I can have the last mimic step there. Maybe I actually want to. That's not quite what I want yet. I'm not sure I want to drop both or either of those trapdoors there, because. Yeah, I want the last mimic. So the way it's not really the last mimic. You've got two lots of mimics. One of them comes in here. I don't want to. One of them comes in here and blows up the bomb. And then a subsequent mimic comes in and drops a trapdoor. So something like that, maybe. I'm not sure if I need to be. I'm not sure how much space I can allow, whether this needs to be just a one long passage or two long passage. So that would be maximum efficiency, if you like, or I have a bit more leniency to kind of do what I want. Yeah, I actually messed this up right at the start. Yeah, I needed to do that. But I can, let me just see if I can replicate this. A similar sort of shape as I had before. Like that. And then I can do that. And then I think that bottom left bomb is pretty much dealt with. I think that's that process I just want to repeat basically for every one of these bombs. I've got 6 decoys. Sorry, 6 mimics. Wait, I've got 6 mimics, but oh no. I can still go. I still get to drop the trapdoors actually. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at this wrong. I thought that I needed to clear all the trapdoors with the mimics, but no. No, I just need to make sure that I can drop the trapdoors like at the end, I suppose. Kind of after the room is clear, which means that I need a bit of a different approach to this room then. Well, for one, yeah, okay, yeah, very different approach. I want to do it in order, and what I want to do really is to try and get to these bombs with as little moves kind of down as possible. So I've still got plenty of space. Like there's no danger that I won't be able to clear these trapdoors. Which, yeah, that actually makes this quite a lot easier. If you had a 7th mimic potion, then you would be able to clear it with the mimics, just because of spaces like the door. But your efficiency and stuff like that would have to be very, very high, I think. Or comparatively high anyway, like much higher than it needs to be with this method anyway. Let's do that. And then this one is very simple. Yeah, that is fine. I can still get these trapdoors. Now though, I think I'm gonna want to be a bit. I might need to be a bit more efficient, and I might need to actually do 2 mimics at the same time. Maybe. Maybe not though. I might actually have plenty of time for this. I don't know though. That's feels like maybe not. Yeah, no. I have to be way more efficient, and also I've kind of blocked off the. Yeah. So I think let's have this mimic be the one for the northwest bomb, and I can just stash it in there. Yeah, there's nothing that disables those bombs, so let's pop that guy in the northwest section of the room. Just gotta make sure this is still clearable. I think we're fine for now. We'll pop this guy. Yeah, that is actually fine. I can just bring the mimic out and, do that. This guy can now, we can have him set off this bomb. Nearly. I do need to make sure that, you know, all the trapdoors are still droppable. And then we can put the last mimic down and have him go over to the southwest mimic, and I think actually we're good enough at this point that yeah, I think we're fine now. Not quite. I do actually need to make sure that I kill everything, like I say. But yeah, and actually the timer here is not very strict because like I don't need to actually get to this bomb before the fuse passes. I just need to make sure I kill all the monsters before the before this bomb blows up. So yeah, actually the timer here is very lenient, or not very lenient, but it's much more lenient than I kind of originally thought. And I think this should be fine. I think I'm able to... Wait a minute. Oh. I need to drop the trapdoors now. Can I just do it on the way back through? Come through now? Like... Because this seems not very possible. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm wondering if I can just go. It seems like a bit of a cop-out situation. It doesn't say in the challenge anyway. I'm thinking maybe I could just go in here and drop all the trapdoors. If not, then yeah, this challenge is actually going to require way more thinking than I gave it credit for. Particularly because, like, you've not got very much time at all to get from here to here. Like, there's pretty much just going to have to be your one wide path left for B-throw to traverse. Which I guess could happen. But first, let's just try the cheap way. Because the scroll doesn't specify, so... Oh, but I'm still gonna have the same issue because the arrows in this room and obviously the bombs come back, so the restraint is still actually there. I just don't have to deal with the monsters. So this is still gonna be just as difficult as well, not quite, but nearly as difficult as I thought it would be. Yeah, since I've only got a shorter episode, I'm gonna come back to that one. Okay. Next up, this one, this room. I think Mimic in the top one, B-throw in the bottom one, maybe some mud, some spawning trickery for the middle one. I don't know. We'll see. The Mimic does also need to be kept alive and not trapped. Oh, and also brains. Yeah, okay. This is going to be tough because this is already a failure state. Yeah, so I can't actually use the mud, the mud baby, like, stopper that I wanted to. I can just have a mimic like that, though. And actually, yeah. No, I can still use the stopper, actually, because once I'm kind of trapped into the mud, like, the babies aren't going to, you know, they're not going to pathfind to me. So I can do that. If I just stand here, yeah, that's actually totally fine. Okay, I think that's all I need to solve this room. Like, just because we don't have brains doesn't mean we can not make a stopper. We just have to be a bit more intelligent about it. And of course, you know, once we've trapped ourselves inside a blob of mud, like, what's a brain gonna do? Nothing. He can't do anything. So yeah, this is actually totally fine. I do need to clear all the mud still, but that is gonna happen now. Cool. Okay. Yeah, this room, it looks daunting, and with the brain, it feels like it might be an issue, but no, we're actually totally fine. No trouble at all. And we don't even have to use very efficient cutting methods on these blobs. Cool. And then last but not least, mimic time on this thing. Oh, we actually both need to be on the same side. Nope. Like that. Cool. Nice. All right, that one was not too difficult whatsoever. Pretty standard, to be honest. That was, yeah, that was more of a, ooh, this one looks tricky. Actually, it's not. Then this one looks okay. Oh, it's actually very tricky. So, I'm happy with that. How do I get out? This way. Right. So 3 rooms down. 4 more to go. And now this room, where I struggled with the efficiency of this first blob before. I couldn't quite figure out in last episode what it actually wanted me to do. So there are a few ways to... There are a few ways to cut this mud. Sorry, this tar. This tar baby moves first. I'm not sure. It feels like it could be relevant. Yeah, basically, I think I want to be making sure I want to be making sure I'm not retreating as... I'm retreating as little as possible, I think. That's, yeah, nearly. I'm 1 turn off like that, so... Yeah, so neither side that quite works. Yeah, I'm 1 turn short, so what did I do that time? I stepped up and then turned my sword and stepped diagonally north west, came across to the east and then went up. What if I... Yeah, and the thing is that even if I... Ooh, how about that? That's a different one. Yeah, and actually, yeah, that's what I want. So I can just do the same technique all the way up, except what I was doing before is I was taking an extra turn to turn like that before going into there. But what I can do is actually do that. No, on the other side. That. That. Oh, that actually didn't get me there any quicker. Sorry, I've just got to deal with something. I'll be back in 1 second. Alright, I'm back. It actually ended up being a whole day that I was unable to play for, so we're around, well, we're not quite a day later, but it's, you know, we're 15, 16 hours later, so I'm kind of looking at this room afresh, but the episode was too short to just stop there, so I do want to carry on even if the continuity is a little bit off. So yeah, I think I'm still oh, okay, weird. Yeah, I was still, I thought I was still, oh no, yeah, I was having trouble with the efficiency bit here, but no longer apparently. No, we're absolutely fine. But I realize I can't just deal with this Tart Mother straight away. I do need to. I've only got one spawn cycle before this one grows as well, and so I do need to. I do need to get straight over to this mimic as soon as possible. Now, in terms of placement, I think this one's fine. When this mother spawns, obviously one baby will be there. If this mimic wasn't here, then one baby would spawn there, and then one would spawn there. It's fine to have this one spawn there. It will never get trapped behind these doors. And it's fine to have one spawn in one of these two sections because the mimic can just clear up and go inside one of the sections. However, we do need to prevent it from going in another section. So yeah, I think I want to have it in the corner like this, and then I can use its sword to block the spawn. I think that's what I want, like that. Yeah, and I just had enough time to do that, so that feels about right. Cool, and then I can deal with this mother on the bottom. Ooh. Not quite. I need to make sure that. I need to be one turn quicker. I need to make sure that this mud blob doesn't grow out on me as well. So. I think that should do. Yeah, it does do, but I'm still one turn short. I've got an. Yeah, no. That's fine. And then it actually doesn't matter if one spawns here, just as long as I'm facing north or east, because I can just kill it. And now, yeah, now we're good. I can. So this bottom one's dealt with. Now I think what I want to do now is deal with the mud, and then the tar will just kind of continue to grow, but there's no kind of issue in terms of like time limit or anything getting trapped. So So that's fine, yeah. Now I can just clear out the mud. And now the tar. That's not cuttable. Just got to make sure that it is indeed cuttable. But apart from that and that, that is, yeah. Cool. Okay. Room pretty much done. Just a bit more cleanup. And now deal with these wraithwings. Awesome. Okay, that room not too difficult at all. I guess I'm doing this room. Yeah. Okay, that's right. Then I can dodge around it like that. Okay, this is weird. Yeah, we've got like just got some wubbers following us. Do both wubbers follow us here? Can I get one of them off my back? I don't think so. I mean, that one will temporarily at least, but when I go back round through these doors, this one will carry on following me, so. Yeah, I'm fine doing that. I don't get trapped by the wubber. So that means I need to do something different. There's no way I can get here any earlier, like, just in terms of distance, that's already one spawn, let alone doing other things. So it's not like I can kill this before it spawns. I'm thinking maybe I can have the wubber like here, blocking the roaches, but I'm not sure how that's going to happen. Maybe if I'm facing this direction. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe that. And then, yeah, of course, the rubber's going to move first because it was placed and not spawned. So that means that when I step here and open this door, the wubber should then step on this door here, blocking these roaches and allowing me to kill this stuff. Yeah. So that's what I want. No, it didn't do that. But it will. Yeah. And then I take it back out the other way. Back out this way. Yeah, and actually... Okay, this is working still. So I can go and deal with this queen. Nearly. Can I do something weird like this? No. I think I might need this wubber then. Yeah, because I can dodge around this wubber in this section there, so. Now... The question is now, do I need another wubber? Because I can take one if I want. I can take two if I really want. But no, actually, I don't think I need another one. Yeah, because I can just go and kill this queen now and her spawn. So I think we're done.
Ooh.
Weird. That was a pretty fun room though, actually, to be honest. Not particularly well, it was actually quite straightforward, but yeah, I mean, again, using wubbers as your friend, just a kind of different, in a different way from other uses. Yeah, I like that one. Okay. Kill all the brains. Yeah, kill all the brains and get enough leverage to actually, do stuff. I think I want to kill this one first, though. Yeah, and then I can use this one for a bit more leverage. Same for this one. No, not quite. But I can do that. Which will allow me to come over there. Like this. Yeah, these three being separate from the rest of them might be a small issue. Yeah, I need to get a bit more vertical leverage, so let's do that. And actually I want to have it on that side. And I can kill that brain because those pits are going to grant me a bit more leverage like that. And I'm going to go down here. Nearly. Got a tiny bit of leverage, yeah, and then I think then we're pretty much solved at this point. Yeah, only a couple left now. And I can just get that space then. Yeah, cool. All done, all clear. That one was fine. That was just your regular old mimic leverage puzzle. Simple. So I've only got 2 more rooms of this level actually. So what I might do is actually just try and finish this one off. Although, yeah, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to be able to start this room. Just like that. If I'm facing the other way. I don't have to drop all the trapdoors, so... Right. Okay. That was very straightforward again. So last room at the 23rd level. Wow, this one's gone quick today. I've got quite a lot of rooms done. So what's going on here? Oh yeah, there was a challenge as well. Use only 2 decoy potions. So I've got 3 available to me. And I've got 2 mimics. Interesting. I've got 2 mimics, but... Oh, sorry. There isn't a lot of... There isn't a lot of space to use them, like... In fact, if this... these queens even spawn, then... Well, no, maybe not. I was thinking if these queens spawn, then I'm going to have to... Well, then I'm not going to be able to clear them out. Yeah, but the presence of this seat kind of suggests that it needs a mimic in there. The problem is that, you know, I've got 2 roach queens here who aren't moving unless I use a decoy in this section. I've got 1 roach queen here. Yeah, or actually, I might be wrong. I realise I can use the spawn, roach spawn, to move the mimics like I have in the other rooms. That doesn't mean it's going to be particularly easy to do so, just because obviously, like, I'm very constrained here. But it could be possible. So I'm thinking decoy, decoy, mimic, mimic. Let's see if I can make that work. And obviously these decoys do need to be placed before those queens spawn. Yeah, I was thinking maybe if I could get the roach queen in a position maybe up here, then I could place a decoy such that it... yeah, I was thinking maybe I could use this decoy to repel the queen, but no, I don't think that's going to happen. So decoy's there. Then let's kill that one. And then I think no. This one wants to go here, I think. And then there. I want to say nearly. That's not... I still need an extra roach to spawn. So maybe up here anyway. I think this one is fine. I think I do also want the roach queen to be next to the seat, just to make things a bit easier. So we said this one here. And... this one. This one I put there last time. I think I need an extra turn of leverage, so I'm going to put it there this time. And then the mimic. No, I'm still... Yeah, this is not... This is a tricky one. Although, yeah, I think that's what I want. A roach to use as a kind of ratchet for that chamber. And then I can do the same thing again, like that. How am I going to kill that queen, though? I can do... Maybe... this? Get that mimic in this spot. And then I need to do that. Not quite. I need to do maybe that, and then yeah, the thing is I can't. Maybe that's what I want. We've got an issue here that this mimic has come across too far, I think. Yeah, he has come across too far because I can't even... can I? I don't think... Thing is, I don't want to kill this roach yet. This roach is my leverage, so... maybe I just do this half first. Okay, yeah, I've got this one done, just with the mimic. It's possible. So now I need to do this one just with the mimic. I need to... yeah, I definitely... This is definitely not doable. Oh, no. There we go. So what I want then is like... Maybe... that. And then I can use... Then I want one roach to be spawned underneath this mimic so that I can use that one for upward leverage. So I think maybe that. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, and then actually that's solved. Cool. Whew. That was a bit of a tricky one. Kind of required just me being aware that I can use the roaches in both of these sections as kind of ratcheting mechanism for the mimic. Is that right? Ratcheting mechanism? I don't know. I think that's the correct use of the term. Please comment down below if I'm wrong, and I will stop using it. But I think that's right. Yeah. And yeah, so we got the challenge done. Got this room done. I think the regular solution isn't that different, mainly because like you've still only got 3 decoys, so you can only... I'm pretty sure you can't have a mimic kill these 2 queens, so you've still got one of these chambers to do decoyless. So like, yeah, it's... it's kind of, it's just an extension of the idea, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Exit level. Do we find any secrets here? Well, first of all, let's see what's actually beyond the blue door, because there could be some additional rooms. Although that tradition seems to have died down by now. We saw that quite a few times in the earlier levels, but not so much now.
What's that noise? There's a voice coming from somewhere in here.
Citizens of the Empire, Sections 18, 19, and 24 are on General Alert 11B. An above-ground delver has breached Rooted Empire's defenses and is approaching the Section 24 entrance. The Poppy Brigade has been dispatched to secure the area and to ensure the delver does not go any further. 39th Slayer is leading the brigade for this defensive and has been warming up the troops as they prepare for what could be a prolonged battle.
We will fight him in the mazes. We will fight him on the trapdoors. We will fight him in the tar.
Nice.
We will bring you the latest developments as soon as they become available.
Interesting. I didn't realize they had radio technology. Yeah, that sounded like radio, maybe not. And maybe it was even more in like television technology. I didn't realize they had that sort of thing in the Empire. Yeah, I don't think there's any mention of some similar technology at a later point in the games, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Okay, there we go. 23rd level done. That one, yeah, I quite enjoyed this one actually. Yeah, this challenge seems like it could be an issue. And also, let's just, are there any places where there could be secrets? Don't think so. This is pretty surrounded by pit, so yeah, doesn't look like there's anywhere which could be hiding a pesky secret apart from this room, but I don't see any cracks anywhere. So yeah, it looks like this one is secret free, but yeah, overall this level decent. There were some rooms which were very easy, and kind of could have appeared at any point. You know, this room we could have seen on the 9th level with evil eyes instead of brains. This room we could have seen earlier. These rooms maybe not, just because of they're a bit more complicated fighting wise, and you do have to, like for this room, like I said, you do have to notice that there is a kind of ratcheting thing going on. This room was a little bit tricky at the start, but once you figure that one, you know, the starting sequence out, you're pretty much fine. What else? This room seems like it would be difficult, but despite the brain, you can still use the old classic trick of a mud baby, to make sure this is still cuttable. So that was actually fine. This might have been more difficult had it taken me longer to stumble onto a situation which kind of worked, but it kind of that came to very quickly, so it really didn't take me that long. This one, like once, I don't know what happened, like I feel like I spent a good like 10 minutes just trying to cut this tar blob right, and then I came back and did it first try. And so yeah, I don't really know what was going on here with that, what I did differently, but whatever. And then yeah, this one again really wasn't too tough. I think just kind of, this could have confused players maybe, but I don't know. It's so constrained, and like particularly with time, that I don't know, there isn't really a whole lot of things that you can kind of do here. So yeah, this room was fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty decent level, yeah. No bomb mazes, so that's definitely at least a 6 out of 10 for me. Yeah. Next time we'll be going on to the 24th level. Yeah. Sorry about the slightly kind of chopped up order that this appears in, just because, you know, well, like I said earlier on in this video, real life got in the way. And yeah, sometimes we can't smite as many roaches as we want. Hopefully next time that won't be the case, and I'll just be able to slash my way to victory. Cool. Catch you next time.